right? You look around the league at the different other guys. I just got to, at the end of the season, is he an NFL coach or not?
Let me defend him from this standpoint.
Please.
Before the season began, we talked about the fourth downs and taking chances. And I said, for the Lions to be competitive, he's going to have to take chances. He's going to have to go for it on fourth down. And it's not going to look pretty at all the time, but that's what he must do. He can't play the conservative card and keep this team competitive with other teams. Now, the one call he's getting hammered on is the 4th and 1 to begin the game on the first drive. Now, I'm not going to come down hard on him because I know he gave a rookie quarterback a short field, but the Lions at some point have to put their boot down on your face. And that was the opportunity for them to do that. Now, it failed. So now we can't get into the thing of, yeah, you know what, the guy needs to be aggressive, but every time he's aggressive and fails, I'm going to rip him. Every time he's aggressive and succeeds, I'm going to praise him. You can't do that because, like I said, all those things are not going to work. And if you're a good team, you're supposed to make 4th and 1.
WoodwardSports.com chat thread, AC. It always comes down to Rick Ross. That's what AC says. It always comes down to.
Show us.
Yeah, right. And you know what?
Who else is there?
Who else is qualified to speak on that other than Rose? You know, it's. I don't know the answer. Like what? Because it's not magically going to change in 12 games. And DMAC got me going, and I didn't feel like this at 10:58. But now as we sit going past noon, when we were talking about it, are we to the point where I want to fold the hand? Like, do I think this hand can win? Do I think it? Did I? You know, was I in on the big blind with a suited 8-9, and now I have a 7, a jack and a queen up there on the board.
Gutter 10?
You know, I need a good gutter 10. Do I need a gut shot? You know, do I need a gut shot draw to come in to get my straight?
Okay, so if you're going to take it to poker terms, right now and stuff like this, we're not sitting with any pairs, we're not sitting with the hand or whatever like this, and it comes if you know poker at all. Do you have to hit one card to win? Do you have to hit 2 cards? Is it a flush draw? You can hit 9 cards. Is it what are your odds right now? And right now, Neil, I would say your odds are 70% he's not the right guy. Maybe 75%. But the reason I have a clock here, the reason I started it 2 years ago is for situations like today and conversations, so I can go back and go, initially I put the clock up because he's going to give him 2 years. This is all part in the mix of the 2 years, so I'm just going to sit back and go, I'm going to wait. Because it's going to emotionally take me on a roller coaster if I get too committed.
And that's why I'm trying to work backwards here with T, is he's through the year for me, no matter how it goes. He's through the year.
But aren't we in the same position we were with him last year, except the other side?
I think
of the ball?
Worse.
No, okay, so it's worse. But did we not see adjustments made in the second half of the season was different than what we saw in the first? Even coaches. So
it was, but the schedule is getting tougher now.
Okay, I get it.
We're into that second quarter that we talked about.
Because this is your second crack around doing the same thing. So throw tougher competition. Can you adjust? What I'm saying is that it's not all done. We're not done with him yet. We're leaning towards it. You're leaning towards folding your hand, Neil. Right, but you realize that you're suited, and you got you got 2 spades in your hand. There's a backdoor flush draw, meaning there's a flush. You could hit your backdoor flush, so you're going to take another card.
But see, we wouldn't be having this conversation if he didn't screw up the Minnesota game.